In the world of science, mixtures are everywhere, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Let's dive into the characteristics that make mixtures unique and fascinating. First up, what exactly is a mixture? A mixture is a combination of two or more substances that retain their individual properties. Unlike compounds, where elements chemically bond, mixtures are more like a casual get-together where everyone keeps their own identity. One key characteristic of mixtures is that they can be separated by physical means. For instance, if you have a bowl of trail mix, you can easily pick out the nuts, chocolate, and dried fruit. This separation is possible because the components are not chemically bonded. Next, let's talk about homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. Homogeneous mixtures are uniform throughout. Think of a glass of lemonade. Once mixed, you can't see the individual components. It looks like one smooth drink. On the other hand, heterogeneous mixtures have distinct, visible parts. A salad is a perfect example. You can see the lettuce, tomatoes, and cucumbers all sitting together, but they don't blend into one single substance. Another interesting characteristic is the varying composition of mixtures. The proportions of the components can change without altering the overall nature of the mixture. For example, a smoothie can have more bananas one day and more strawberries the next, but it's still a smoothie. This flexibility allows for endless creativity in cooking and mixing. Mixtures can also be classified based on particle size. Solutions like salt water have very small particles that are completely dissolved, making them clear. Colloids like milk have larger particles that don't settle out but can scatter light, giving them a cloudy appearance. Suspensions, such as muddy water, have the largest particles that will eventually settle if left undisturbed. Now let's explore the concept of solubility. In a mixture, some substances can dissolve in others, while some cannot. For instance, sugar dissolves in water, creating a sweet solution, but oil does not mix with water, resulting in two separate layers. This characteristic is crucial in cooking and chemistry, influencing how flavors blend and how reactions occur. Here's another fun fact about mixtures. They can actually have different properties than their individual components. Like, for example, when you mix sand and salt, the mixture has a totally different texture and appearance than either sand or salt on their own. This cool property can lead to all sorts of exciting experiments and discoveries, both in science and in art. Mixtures can also change states. A classic example is making salad dressing. When you mix oil and vinegar, they form an emulsion, but if you let it sit for a while, they'll separate back into two distinct layers. This just goes to show how mixtures can be dynamic, changing depending on things like temperature and time. And let's not forget just how important mixtures are in our daily lives. From cooking to cleaning, mixtures are everywhere and play a super vital role. Take paint for instance. It's a mixture of pigments and solvents, and knowing about its properties can really help you get the perfect color and texture. Or think about concrete, which is a mixture of cement, water, and aggregates, absolutely crucial for construction. In the world of science, mixtures are, absolutely essential for various experiments and applications. They allow scientists to explore reactions, create new materials, and really understand complex processes. For example, in pharmaceuticals, mixtures of different compounds can lead to effective medications that target specific health issues. So, what's the takeaway here? Mixtures are versatile, dynamic, and honestly essential to both science and everyday life. They allow for creativity in cooking, innovation in science, and a deeper understanding of the world around us. Next time a mixture crosses your path, whether it's a delicious smoothie or a colorful paint, remember the fascinating characteristics that make it unique. In summary, mixtures are combinations of substances that maintain their individual properties, can be separated physically, and vary in composition. They can be homogeneous or heterogeneous, exhibit different properties, and change states. Mixtures are everywhere, from the kitchen to the lab, making them a vital part of our lives. Embrace the world of mixtures and explore the endless possibilities they offer. Whether mixing ingredients for a recipe or experimenting in a lab, the characteristics of mixtures reveal the beauty of science in everyday life. So keep mixing, experimenting, and discovering the wonders of mixtures.